LeBron James' dream of playing with his son finally came true today. Bronny James got drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers at pick number 55 in the second round of the NBA draft. And I feel like this was pretty predictable. Like, people thought, obviously, I feel like the Lakers were always going to go for him. I feel like that's what they were going to do with their second pick. I was maybe curious if some other team would pick him up before that, but I think in LeBron's, what worked in his favor is the fact that I hate to say it, but Bronny isn't necessarily NBA ready yet. He had his first year of college last year at USC. He played in 25 games and he only started 6 of them. He shot 26% from 3 and he shot 40% from the field and had 4.8 points a game. That's not NBA ready whatsoever. I love the storyline that, LeBron, arguably the greatest of all time, playing with his son and, just that kind of whole storyline. The whole storyline is great for basketball. It's great for the Lakers and everything like that. I just don't like the timing of it because I just don't think he's ready. I don't see how much playing time he will get, unless I guess he might be playing for the Lakers G League team on and off and stuff like that. But yeah, don't expect Bronny to be a rotation piece. I'm guessing he's going to be trash, garbage time. But obviously we will see times when LeBron and Bronny are on the court at the same time, which will be really cool to see, no doubt. It's just, I feel like it's kind of rough for him because, I got to give him a lot of credit. Being LeBron's son, you have a lot of expectations and you're obviously always going to be compared to your dad. And he's been very mature. He's been very good about it. He's been just saying he wants to be his own player. He wants to do his own thing. He wants to build his own legacy. And, the chance of LeBron James Jr. becoming another LeBron James is not very likely. But he said his goal is that he wants to be a player like a Marcus Smart, a gritty, hustle, heart and soul kind of player. He is pretty good on the defensive end. He averaged 0.8 steals a game, which is pretty good, I would say. But at the same time, it's just, I think he could be a good defensive piece, but his offensive game needs to still work together. But I don't doubt that. Obviously, LeBron is going to continue to work with his son, and obviously Bryce James as well. It's great for the family. It's really, really cool to see. But I don't know. It's just so crazy what the Lakers have become. It's LeBron James' son and LeBron James, and then JJ Reddick being LeBron James, not his best friend, but one of his good friends. It's kind of becoming a reality TV show in LA, and it's kind of funny. But I guess, LeBron wants to have a good story to end it. And I think having his son be there will be cool. And, if they're able to put together a run to the championship, a winning championship with his son, that would be even crazier. If they win the championship this year, I would, if I was LeBron, I would retire. Kind of if I was Al Horford this year, I would retire. I would want to end off on a championship with my son in the first year of us playing. But do I see Bronny James and LeBron being on the floor at the same time during clutch moments and meaningful minutes? Not necessarily. But at the same time, it's JJ Reddick, so you don't really know what to expect. You don't know what he's going to do. But congrats to Bronny for being drafted. I'm not going to take anything away from him. Going to the NBA is no joke, and obviously he earned it. But at the same time, I felt like it was a little bit rushed, a little bit forced, which was a little bit, I feel weird on LeBron's side. It's kind of he was saying he wants his son to be patient, do his own thing, and become his own player. But at the same time, I feel like LeBron had a big say in terms of getting Bronny to go into the draft and obviously getting drafted. I feel like LeBron had a big say in it, and in that part, he's kind of controlling his legacy in a way of Obviously, I believe Bronny wanted to play with LeBron. There's no doubt about that. But he wants to be his own player. But at the same time, he kind of like forced him or rushed him, I guess, into the league. So, yeah. Hopefully, we can see some cool highlights between the two. It's just crazy seeing pictures of LeBron and Bronny when, Bronny was just a little kid in Cleveland. But now that they're together in LA, that's really, really cool. So, congrats to LeBron, congrats to Bronny, and let's see what happens with the Lakers this year. Comment down below what you guys think about this whole situation. It's kind of crazy, but it's just the NBA we live in today. It's a ton of different stuff that you would have never expected. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please remember to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.